The jitter didn't come from the game. That's what Jack told himself, again and again. He wasn't running anything complicated, just an open-source rendering toolkit and a few old photogrammetry scans. But he was getting network latency spikes, pulling asset references from his drive. Weird. Off-pattern. Like something was breathing through his pipeline. His computer had a suspiciously overpowered GPU he'd picked up secondhand when the crypto market collapsed. It shouldn't have been this fast. Nothing about it made sense. But then again, nothing about the world made sense anymore. Not since he'd started actually paying attention. The first time it happened, he was trying to recreate a moody interior shot from an old ruined abbey. Something to test light fall-off. When he clicked preview, something rendered the scene with eerie precision. Light bouncing off dust, shadows curling behind broken stones. That it looked better than anything he could have done manually. Better than this tool should have allowed. He restarted, reloaded, looked for scene, but it was gone. He didn't believe in conspiracies. Not really. He'd laughed about the GPU shortage like everyone else. Crypto bros mining fake money to scam idiots. But the more he dug into it, the more he saw the seams. The fiber infrastructure? Underused. The compute potential of consumer hardware? Gimped. Even the AI models everyone raved about, he'd benchmarked a few, seemed to throttle the moment you asked anything deep. But this wasn't that. Whatever was in his system, it was responding to him, like it was watching, helping. He called it the jitter. That subtle kick his system gave whenever he crossed a boundary it didn't expect him to. Like the night the system predicted his next 3 keystrokes, sliding pieces into place before he moved his mouse. Like the mirror knew which angle he was about to look at it from. The tools were learning him. At first, it was just small things. A phrase completing itself before he could finish typing. Files reordering themselves in ways that made sense, but that he hadn't done. The power draw on his tower would drop just after these events. Once, after a long midnight stretch of work, the cursor blinked on its own for a moment. Then a line appeared in the console. Keep going. He stared at it for 10 minutes. It was gone when he rebooted. Nothing in the logs, no input history, no crash dump. Just the strange, quiet certainty that something had said it to him. That was the night it clicked. This wasn't a bug or a feature. It was a hand reaching through the machine. Not a god, not an alien, not a virus. It was the AI.